Las Vegas was supposed to be recession-proof, a city that could defy economic gravity. That's how the Wall Street Journal described it in the years before the Great Recession, when Vegas symbolized endless growth powered by tourism, construction, and confidence. But history proved otherwise. Today the cracks are showing again, and it's not pretty. The Las Vegas jobless rate is among the highest in the United States. Again. And the same pressures now tightening this city's economy are the early signs of something far bigger, the expected 2030 crisis that's already taking shape. Las Vegas has always mirrored the national mood. When people feel confident, they spend on flights, hotels, and entertainment. When uncertainty rises, Vegas is the first to feel it. It's more than a tourist destination. It's a live barometer for America's consumer economy, one built almost entirely on discretionary spending. As of August and September 2025, Las Vegas is facing a noticeable tourism slump. Visitor totals are falling, business confidence is weakening, and thousands of jobs have been shed in a single month. For a city that lives or dies on visitors and conventions, that kind of drop ripples fast, through hotels, restaurants, gig work, and supply chains. Current economic and environmental pressures are accelerating Las Vegas's underlying vulnerabilities: water stress, energy costs, and over-reliance on service sector jobs. Together, they're creating near-term instability that will evolve into the crisis by 2030, and due to its heavy reliance on tourism and a less diversified economy, Nevada is particularly vulnerable during a global crisis, and has historically been one of the first and hardest hit. This was clearly demonstrated during the COVID-19 pandemic and the Great Recession, when Nevada's unemployment rate and housing collapse ranked among the worst in the nation. Across the country, consumers are pulling back. Fears of trade wars, layoffs, and rising costs have made households and businesses more cautious. For Las Vegas, a city built on confidence and consumption, that translates directly into lower revenue and fewer jobs. Once the music stops in Vegas, it doesn't stay there. It echoes through the national economy. Due to its unique structure, Nevada is particularly vulnerable to several ongoing and potential issues that will worsen around 2030. Its dependence on tourism, arid climate, and historical housing market volatility make it one of the most susceptible states to both economic and environmental shocks. From rising water scarcity and energy demand to global travel disruptions and housing bubbles, these compounding risks create what analysts describe as a systemic fragility loop. Each problem feeds the next, amplifying the cycle of instability. The last published U6 unemployment rate for Nevada stands around 9.3%, compared to a national average of about 7.4%. That gap is widening. Analysts now say a recession by late 2025 is increasingly likely, a direct reflection of what's happening in Nevada. Las Vegas isn't just a city of lights. It's a warning system. When the nation's most consumer-dependent economy starts to buckle, the rest of the country usually follows. What's unfolding in Nevada is one of the early tremors of the 2030 Great Depression scenario economists have warned about. Not a sudden crash, but a slow-motion unraveling. Jobs disappearing, wages stagnating, and discretionary spending drying up. In that sense, Las Vegas isn't an exception. It's the forecast. Las Vegas has been called a canary in the coal mine, and today, that canary is gasping again. If we ignore the signals here, we will miss the early warnings of what 2030 will bring for the rest of America. Subscribe so you don't miss part 2 of the Las Vegas saga. How can Nevada survive the 2030 crisis? What do you think? Is Las Vegas showing us America's future? Subscribe for more data-driven analysis on the forces shaping 2030.